Jumping over to England, unlucky, man. But they, again, can still show that their way of playing now, this new way of playing, I feel like they've brought it in. Yeah, new coaches, a new style of play, new players have come in. Them adapting to it, like it's gone pretty quick how well they've adapted to it. They've only had 4 or 5 games to adapt to a whole new defensive structure, a whole new way of attack. And you have to give them credit. To take a team and turn their game plan on its head that they've been so accustomed to for the past decade or so, they've done really well, I feel like. Big disruption early on. Furbank got subbed off in the first, I think it was in the 7th minute. Marcus Smith come on at fullback, done really well at fullback, scored a try, scored lots of points for me. He was my super sub at fantasy. Got that brain smarts. Did really well for them. Obviously would have affected their game plan or their game plan for sure for this game, because like in the previous game when they beat Ireland, George Ford really implemented their game plan really well in that first 60 or 70 minutes, whatever he did, however long he did play then. Then Marcus Smith came on, added that extra punch, brings in, lifts the energy levels, brings that attacking style, and obviously kicked that drop goal against Ireland. They would have gone into this game with that similar game plan, we're going to do this. But then to have this happen where Furbank got injured and then Marcus Smith had to go to fullback would have thrown their game plan out a bit. Nevertheless, you've got to act on the fly, because things like this happens. And I thought he did really well when he come on, and he played for 73 minutes. Did really well. So on their attack, I thought they used their kicking options way better, or executing their kicking options a lot better. Their box kicks and the up and unders from George Ford, the box kicks from Mitchell, and then later on from Danny Kerr was so much more the precision or the execution on them, perfect. Not too far, not too deep and too narrow. Perfect for Freeman and Elliot Daly to go up and contest and to cause havoc there. I did write my notes here. Interesting to see how the game plan evolves now that Marcus Smith was on at fullback early on. And it did. They obviously would have had to act on the fly, because they would have had a game plan going into this game, and then spanners get thrown in the works, and how can we adjust? And the good teams do know how to adjust. A few attacking opportunities in that first quarter, but handling errors just cost them a bit. And then I always say the 10 minutes before halftime and the 10 minutes after halftime are your championship minutes. That's when you're out on your feet, you're tired. That's when the big teams stand up. This is now we're going to defend, or we're going to put pressure on to score points. And how good, just before halftime, back themselves to go for the line out, not for 3 points. And they come away with 7 points. How good. Ollie Lawrence running back at the ball. He's so hard to stop then. Especially that angling back. Defense, you're going up and out. So you're going up, you're watching the ball here. And then as you look back that way, he's passed. But you look this way and you've got Ollie Lawrence running at you at an angle like that. You're not stopping him, man. You're not stopping him. He goes over there. Massive confidence boost for them. But then straight away in the second half, come out the gates, firing, find space out wide, and then patience on attack, working their way back, and Ollie Lawrence goes over again. Beautiful. This is a mark of a good team. I always say this. You make a line break, it's how you react after that. Because a lot of the teams, then you make a line break, and everyone is, deer in headlights. Fuck, who gets the ball? What options do we take? The good teams know. Make sure you secure that ruck. Get the ball back. We're picking the right options. The right option takers are getting their hands on the ball as well. You don't want a prop getting the ball then. Oh, fuck, what do I do? Props don't. You've got a 1 on your back, not a 10. Get it to the 10 or get it to the 15. Good teams know that the ball has to get to them after line breaks. Beautiful. And then, can we talk about that line-out move of doom for Marcus Smith's try? Hit Ellis Genge in the middle. A well-known ball carrier, but no, plays the little short. plays the short ball. I think they had Henry Slade going out the back. Obviously also a big ball carrier. So France's second option there, or second defender there, has obviously seen Henry Slade out the back and he shifted past him. Ellis Genge with the little short ball. Ben Earl goes straight through, busts through, plays Smith, step over. Beautiful set play from the lineup. Beautiful try. That's fantastic. Off the training ground, tick. Let's go, mate. And you have so many options of that because next time, let's say they score there, they could play that exact same option next line out, but then Ellis Genge either takes it forward or he plays out the back. He can play Ben Earl again. Like, you got so many options there. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Massive guts again. Go for the line out. Set it up. Phase play. Freeman goes over in the corner. You almost think like, this is it, man. We've got this. We've got this. But not to be. But it's still, it's there. The blueprint is there. They can play. They can execute their kicking game well. And then they can play this attacking game. Let's go, England, man. The England versus New Zealand tests are going to be it's going to be juicy. Defensively, still working on that rush defense. It really works. It works well at patches, but then I think Henry Slade got caught out a few times rushing. Like 13 is your hardest, your most difficult position to defend. You've got your player, you've got the winger, you've got the fullback entering the line, you've got blind wingers coming around the back. It's tough, man. And sometimes he's pushing when he should be holding. That's something they'll obviously look and work on. Like Felix Jones said, their defensive coach, he said 15 games minimum to learn this defensive pattern. So you got to give them a bit of leeway. Forward, fantastic kicking. I think it was 5 out of 5. Beautiful. Standouts, Ben Earl, as always. Such a strong ball carrier. Always getting them over the advantage line. He's a pest at ruck time as well. Ollie Lawrence again as well. Beautiful. Straightens the line fantastically. There's news now of Manu Tuilangi. He's gone overseas, so he signed in France, so he won't be eligible to play for England. Ollie Lawrence is your man. You need someone to get over the advantage lines right off that first phase, and he is your man. He did really well with that. Unfortunate loss for England, but I think when you look at the bigger picture of it, they're getting better. This game plan is working out. We can see little instances of it working, and it's working well. And for them to adapt so quickly, like I said before, how they have, I think it's good. It's positive signs for this England squad going forward. They just need more time, more time in the game, more games to be played. And who knows what they can do. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye.